He accidentally spills soup and tries to fix it by adding random ingredients. But he makes it worse.
Non, non, c'est épouvantable. Il est en train de gâcher la soupe. Cet restaurant fait quelque chose. Il est en train de gâcher la soupe.
Remy, who can't stand to see food ruined, jumps down and secretly fixes the soup himself, adding the right spices and herbs. A food critic. The movie Ratatouille begins in the countryside of France. We see a small gray rat named Remy living with his big family inside an old woman's house. Remy is not like other rats. He loves smelling and tasting food, while the other rats eat garbage. Remy carefully smells cheese, apples, and bread, trying to understand their flavors. He dreams of becoming a chef, inspired by a famous TV cook named Chef Gusteau, whose motto is "Anyone can cook." One day, while Remy is cooking secretly in the old woman's kitchen, she suddenly sees him and screams. She takes a gun and shoots at him, causing chaos. All the rats rush to escape through the walls and pipes. In the confusion, Remy is separated from his family and floats away on a piece of paper through the sewers. After drifting for a long time, he finally climbs up a drain and finds himself in Paris, right in front of Gusteau's restaurant. He can't believe it. His hero's restaurant is right there. Remy sneaks inside and watches the kitchen from above. He sees the cooks working, slicing, frying, stirring. One of them, a young man named Linguini, is new and clumsy. He accidentally spills soup and tries to fix it by adding random ingredients. But he makes it worse.
Non, non, c'est épouvantable. Il est en train de gâcher la soupe. Cet restaurant fait quelque chose. Il est en train de gâcher la soupe.
Remy, who can't stand to see food ruined, jumps down and secretly fixes the soup himself, adding the right spices and herbs. A food critic tastes it and loves it. Everyone in the kitchen is shocked. The head chef, Skinner, catches Linguini and thinks he made the soup. He tells him to make it again tomorrow. Linguini later sees Remy trying to escape and traps him in a jar. But Linguini realizes that the rat is smart. Maybe even the reason the soup tasted good. He frees Remy and discovers that Remy can understand him. Together, they start working secretly. Remy hides under Linguini's hat and controls his movements by pulling his hair like a puppet. Every night, Remy helps Linguini cook perfect dishes. The customers love the food, and the restaurant becomes popular again. But Skinner gets suspicious and tries to find out how Linguini cooks so well. Later, Remy discovers that Linguini is actually Gusteau's son, which means he owns the restaurant. Skinner tries to steal Gusteau's recipes and kick Linguini out, but Remy helps him by stealing the proof from Skinner's office, a letter that shows Linguini is the true heir. As time passes, Linguini becomes famous and forgets how much Remy helps him. The kitchen becomes busy, and the friendship between them starts to break. Remy feels hurt and angry, so he secretly steals food from the kitchen to feed his rat family, who now live nearby. But when Linguini finds out, they argue and Remy leaves. Meanwhile, a feared food critic named Anton Ego announces that he will visit the restaurant. Everyone is nervous because Ego once gave Gusteau a bad review that made the restaurant lose one of its stars. On the night Ego arrives, the kitchen is in trouble. All the cooks leave because they discover Linguini's secret about the rat. Only Linguini and Remy are left. Remy returns with his whole family, and they all decide to cook together. Linguini serves the food to the customers while the rats cook in the kitchen. Remy prepares a simple dish for Ego, a ratatouille, a vegetable meal made with love and care. When Ego tastes it, he freezes, remembering his childhood when his mother made him the same meal. The flavor fills him with happiness and memories. He asks to meet the chef, but Linguini refuses because Remy must stay hidden. Later that night, Linguini reveals the truth, that the real chef is a rat. Ego is shocked, but he waits until closing time to see for himself. Remy cooks again for him, and Ego finally understands. He writes a kind and honest review, saying that a great chef can come from anywhere. However, after the truth is revealed, the restaurant is closed down because of the rats. Ego loses his job as a critic but opens a small restaurant with Linguini and Remy called La Ratatouille, where Remy cooks freely in the kitchen and the rats and humans live in peace. In the final scene, Remy stands on the roof of the restaurant, looking over Paris at night, the city glowing with lights. He finally smiles, knowing he has achieved his dream. He is both a rat and a chef, and he has proven that anyone can cook.